Prelude Airport is the launchpad for the 2022 FIM International 6 Days of Enduro, the site for a paddock of around 600 amateur and professional riders contesting the 96th edition of the world's oldest off-road competition. At elite level, national teams chase 3 World Championship titles, the Women's, Junior and World Trophy. Last year in Italy, both men's golds were locked out by the hosts, but they travelled to France much depleted. Davide Guarneri out with a broken vertebra in his neck. Matteo Cavallo ruled out by his factory's decision not to travel. Yes, the team is a little different because only Thomas and I rode last year. Salvini and Bernardini joined this year. It's Bernardini's first 6 days, but I nonetheless think we arrive here with a good team. Italy's win on home soil relieved the USA of the World Trophy they won in 2016 and 2019. Caleb Russell is the only rider back this season who lined up in both of those successes, but he only recently made a return after a 2-year retirement from the sport.
My expectations aren't as high as they once would be, but I'm looking to be super competitive, be up there, and just stay consistent and keep it on 2 wheels and help lead these guys to the top of the leaderboards for sure.
France have been the most successful nation in the last 2 decades of enduro, with no less than 8 world trophies in that spell. Only Christophe Charlier remains from their last winning outfit, when the hosts proved 5 years ago they know what it takes to lift their game on home soil. Still chasing their first title, Spain have switched their 4th man from last year, Cristobal Guerrero, to team manager in a new look outfit, with Bernat Cortés coming in to replace him in their rider roster. I think it's a very complete team, and we can compete for great things. Spain has finished 2nd place twice, we've been 3rd as well, so this year we intend to fight to finish as high as possible. Favourites when the team declarations first came in, Great Britain have lost the services of 2021 world champion Brad Freeman, who suffered a fractured sternum in Slovakia a month ago. His place is taken by junior Jed Etchells.
Obviously Jed's a great rider and we're going to try and get the win anyway, but yeah, with Brad it was a super strong team, you know, a full GP senior team, and yeah, there was a lot of pressure with that team, I think, because, you know, on paper we're kind of one of the favourites to win it, but yes, it's knocked a little bit of pressure off, but you know, we're all still going out there to try and win.
The Junior Trophy, always the most difficult to predict. In 2022, it's no exception, with another high rider turnover. Reigning champions Italy, for example, track not one of their 2021 title winners. USA, though, have managed to keep some continuity, and after misfortune last year, they'll hope to become the 7th team in 7 years to win at under 23 level.
Last year, myself and Austin competed, and yeah, going into this year, we're a little bit more experienced, kind of know what to expect a little bit more. You know, there's not as many nerves, and we know kind of where we sit, you know, from previous years. So going into this year, we definitely have a lot more confidence, and yeah, I think overall we have a really strong team.
Only 3 different nations have ever won the Women's Trophy, and Australia have been the team to beat with 6 golds. During their winning streak, they made just a single team change, but this year they've been forced into 2, with Tyler Jones suffering visa issues. Meanwhile, Emily Karlsson switches allegiance from Sweden, with whom she rode as recently as 2019.
I lived in Australia for the last 10 years, and it's more like my home at the moment. So, and then I got dual passports now and citizenship. So the opportunity came up and I got really excited to get asked to represent Australia instead. So when they asked me, I was happy to say yes.
For Australia to return to the top step, they'll have to get through Brandy Richards, who won all 28 tests last year. Back-to-back winners, the USA.
This year we have Corey Steed, which she's new. She hasn't raced ISDE yet, but I'm super hopeful for her. She's extremely fast back in the States. She's competing in GNCC and the US Sprint Enduros, so she's been preparing with her sprints and everything, and she has quite a bit of speed, so I'm super excited to see how she does. And then we also have Rachel Gudish returning, which she was super solid last year and super consistent, so I think we have such a great solid team, and I think we'll do extremely well.
In total, 23 different countries are represented in 2022. They showed off their national colours for the first time in the traditional parade, in this case from the Old Town South to the Place du Breuil, the region's administrative centre. With this historic architecture as the backdrop, perpetual trophies were handed in, ready to be awarded for a 96th time, and the FIM International 6 Days of Enduro were declared open once again.
Je vais déclarer les 96 6 jours d'enduro ouverts. Merci, Guy-en-Velay.
Merci beaucoup, monsieur le Président.